If one then uses it to clean wounds, or one uses it in perfume, this is permissible. Although, of course, in the case of cleaning wounds, this is out of a necessity, a need. And in the case of perfume, there's really no need of necessity. If one can find perfumes without alcohol, then that's better. But fundamentally, what is prohibited is the consumption. Now, the second question which has been asked is, what does the good in alcohol refer to in the Quranic verse? Yes, Allah has said in the Quran that there is good in it, but the evil in it is greater than the good, in reference to both alcohol and gambling. There's good in it, but the evil in it is greater than the good. There is good from the point of view that, one, those who produce alcohol earn money when they sell it. That is good. That is relative good to that individual. Those who grow the plants, the fruit from which the alcohol is made, sell their produce, they benefit. It could be good from this point of view, that there is economic benefit involved. Similarly, in gambling, if a person runs a casino, they're making money. They're benefiting. That's good. Relative good. But the harm that comes to the masses of the people who become addicted to gambling, those who consume alcohol, what it does physically to them, spiritually to them, socially it destroys how many lives in car accidents, etc., etc., makes the evil preponderant, greater, so much so that Islam forbids it. The good may also refer to the fact that within alcohol, certain aspects of alcohol, as we mentioned earlier, one may use alcohol to clean wounds. So there is some benefit here. Or one may say, okay, as has been mentioned in a number of papers recently, I've seen this, where Western doctors have said that scientific tests have shown that alcohol helps in the digestion, small amounts. To take with your meal, small amount of alcohol helps in digestion. Or they're saying that those who take small amounts of alcohol are less susceptible to heart attack. This is some evidence that they've done, statistical evidence. Of course, we will question these statistics on what segment of the population, and what population. But if we say these statistics are accurate, and they conclude that those who do take small amounts of alcohol with their meals, they say up to 1 glass daily or whatever, that they're less susceptible to heart attacks. If we consider the number of people who die as a result of the consumption of alcohol, in comparison to those who die as a result of heart attacks, we will find that those who are hurt, those who suffer in the society from the effects of alcohol, are far, far greater. And the aid in digestion is minor in comparison to the harm that the alcohol produces. So, again, though, of course, probably those who sell alcohol, the breweries, etc., probably put a lot of money behind the scientists and doctors who are now finding some benefit in alcohol, encouraging people, obviously, to drink wine and things like this. Leaving that aside, we can still say that the benefit, the relative benefit that comes out of it, does not outweigh the greater, much greater harm that comes from alcohol. One could also say that to produce vinegar, which is used in cooking and a variety of other things, one has to go through a phase of alcohol. When fruit matter is processed, fermented, it goes through a phase of alcohol, then it goes to vinegar. So to get that vinegar, which is good and useful, it is produced from a process which involves alcohol. So we can say there's good coming out of it here too. Or scientists may show you that in the stomach, when food is being digested, juices are produced and, chemical reactions are taking place. Some alcohol is produced there. So there's some alcohol, chemical alcohols which are produced in the process of digestion. So there is good in it in that particular place. But to now consume it, to drink it, to take it as a drink, to drink, Allah has stated that the harm in this is greater than the benefit. And the Prophet ﷺ told us that it is not a cure, it is a sickness. So, taking this into account, you can say some benefits may be found in alcohol from a number of different aspects. However, as Allah clearly said, the harm and the evil from it is much greater. And this is why it has been prohibited. The next question comes from Rahiba Bari, who is writing from Dubai. She writes, is it makruh to pray Isha after 12 o'clock at night, or to sleep before Isha? Makruh meaning disliked. Is it disliked to pray Isha after 12 o'clock at night? Well, it's not the issue of after 12 o'clock, it's after midnight. After midnight. Midnight is calculated from the setting of the sun to Fajr, to the morning. The sun is setting now around 7 o'clock, and it rises in the morning around 4. So between the two times, it's 9 hours. So 4.5 hours from the setting is 11:30. That, in fact, is considered, from an Islamic perspective, midnight. And this will vary, that timing will vary around the year, depending on the time of the sun setting and the time of sunrise. Now, prayer after that time is considered by most scholars to be makruh, prayer of Isha. In other words, delaying one's prayer of Isha till after that time is considered disliked, because of the fact that when Jibreel taught Prophet Muhammad, may Allah's peace and blessings be upon him, the prayer of the night prayer, the timings for the night prayer, he gave it to him as after the redness had gone out of the sky, that is the end of the sunset, the period from Maghrib, until the middle of the night. So on the basis of that, it was ruled to be disliked to pray after the middle of the night. Isha, delaying the Isha prayer until after the middle of the night. The other point of sleeping before Isha, the companions were known to have done this. There are a number of narrations of companions sitting in the masjid after Maghrib, falling asleep there. And the Prophet ﷺ did not forbid them from doing so. In fact, Isha was delayed to the latter part of the first third of the night. It was the practice of the Prophet ﷺ to do that. So sleep before Isha is permissible, but of course it's not encouraged because of the fact that there is a danger of oversleeping the night prayer, not waking up until the morning. With that, dear viewers, we'd like to thank you for being with us in this segment of the program, In the Light of Islam. We hope that if you have any questions or any further clarifications that you need, you will write into us at P.O. Box 111, Sharjah, to me personally, Dr. Bilal, and we will try to get your questions answered on the air. like to bid you now farewell and hope to see you in the coming programs. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.